our role with Bitcoin really is to look at, with crypto, really is to look at the banks, and we think it's, banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers as long as they understand and can manage the risks, and it's safe and sound. As a good number of our banks, right, that we regulate and supervise, do that. The threshold has been a little higher for banks engaging.
Bruh. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Yeah, so we got a pause today. Just pretty much what the market's been pricing in since the last meeting. But there's a reason why the stock market's down and crypto is up. Because Jay Powell just said banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers. For once, Jay Powell gave us some green candles, bro. Damn, got me bullish right now. That's giga bullish. And I want to talk about maybe when might get an extended cycle. I just want to give you my thoughts on that. And then I want to talk about Alchemy Pay. All right, because that thing is still ripping. First of all, the market cap for the total market cap is still around 3.5 trillion. Fear and greed around 50. We're in neutral territory right now. But BTC dominance is way up there right now. It's at 58%. So that's the reason why these altcoins really aren't doing much, There's a few of them that are, though. Now, I just want to pull this up. I'm not going to get into it too much. Fed rate decision, stock market updates. Dow, NASDAQ, S&P 500 slip. NVIDIA falls as Fed leaves rates unchanged. So the stock market didn't like this too much. But crypto loved it because Jay Powell's statement about banks serving crypto customers, one good time again. That is so giga bullish right now, It's so bullish. And we do have some more data coming out tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow is Thursday, so I know we have initial jobless claims. That's a weekly report. Yep, and actually at the same time, we have Q4 GDP, which is going to definitely be moving markets. So expect some more volatility tomorrow. And Friday, we have PCE, more inflation data. So the Fed's going to be looking at this data. And that's going to determine what the interest rates are doing for the rest of the year. The Fed's talking about only one rate cut now. Okay, that's kind of bearish. But that could give us an extended cycle, guys. If they're only cutting rates once this year, that means they're going to be cutting into next year, And you don't ever want to fight the Fed. I've been in this market for quite a time now. And I've watched the Fed and how they behave and how markets react to them. You never want to fight the Fed. I made that mistake when I was new to the space, thinking the bull runs were going to keep going when the Fed starts doing their thing. When they start raising rates, you want to get the fuck out. When they're cutting, assets appreciate because they're printing money. Okay? And if they're printing money going into next year, this is going to be an extended cycle. I don't care what the 4-year cycle says. You never want to fight the Fed. That's just my opinion on this, guys, not financial advice. But if they're printing money, assets are going to appreciate. That means we could get rate cuts all the way into next year. We could still be looking at a bull run going into 2026, And that's got me feeling even more bullish, man. Especially with all the bullish sentiment going on behind with crypto and everything. It's just crazy right now. Now let me get into it with Alchemy Pay. This thing is still up 20%. It's been moving. Let's look at the weekly. I mean, it's up about 80% on the fucking week right now, boys. Giga bullish. Alchemy Pay is slaughtering the bears right now. Alchemy Pay bears don't stand a chance. Off with their fucking heads. And I've been talking about Alchemy Pay for quite some time. No one really talks about this project, and now they are. Now all these people come out to woodworks. Well, it's Alchemy Pay. Oh, Alchemy Pay. Dude, I've been talking about this forever. When it was fraction of a cent, I bought it some, So I'm just giga bullish on this project, guys. They bring a lot of value to the space, and there's some things I want to talk about with them. First of all, look how many followers they have now. 369,000. 369,000. One good time. This thing is getting more followers, getting more attention. And I just want to scroll down here and just show you, okay, some of the stuff they're doing. Alchemy Pay. Let me see. They just did something with, what was it, Canada? Oh yeah, here it is. We are now registered money service business with FinTrack in Canada, enhancing our compliance for a safer crypto to fiat experience, expanding our reach to provide seamless solutions in North America. And if you go down a little bit more, where is it? Oh yeah, Australia. Alchemy Pay receives Austrac DSEP approval in Australia. We're now officially registered as a digital currency exchange provider with Austrac in Australia, enabling us to bring secure and seamless fiat to crypto payment services to Australian users. You know, they're putting in work, putting in that work, my boy. And if you scroll down a little bit more, look at all these partnerships. They're adding more. CoinX, Morph, you know, Mantle. I mean, the more you scroll, the more you see. They're putting in work. I don't know why anyone would be bearish on this project. They're just putting in numbers, you know. They're doing their thing right now. They even have 8 licenses in the U.S. Let me see if I can pull that up. I mean, they got so much shit going on down here. Look, I mean, every day a new partnership or something. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Insane. This is ridiculous, bro. Putting in work. Here we go. 8 U.S. state licenses and counting. Alchemy Pay now holds 8 money transmitter licenses across the U.S. From Arkansas to Minnesota. We're building a network of secure and compliant fiat crypto solutions. More states, more trust, more access. Slaughtering the fucking bears. Print those fucking gains. Print those fucking gains. You know? Let's go, boy. Alchemy gang. Let's go. Now, I want to talk about their white paper for a second, because I was actually reading it, skimming through it, and there's something that caught my attention. I just want to go through this, because this is what really makes them stand out. Vision. Alchemy envisions a world of greater financial empowerment, dependability, and transparency for individuals, enterprises, institutions, and governments, regardless of location or wealth, enabled by technologies that bridge the gap between crypto and fiat payment systems. Missions and goals. Alchemy Pay's mission is to lead in making blockchain services and value accessible with fiat currency and making fiat-based services and value accessible with cryptocurrency. We drive blockchain adoption by bridging gap between crypto and fiat. Within the mission, we have 5 goals. Okay, now I'm not going to go into much detail on this, but let me just read a few things on here. Decentralization is a core principle of blockchain-based currencies, as there is a profound advantage of eliminating highly inefficient, arbitrary, and perpetuary procedures for establishing and maintaining trust. Now, here's one thing that caught my attention. Large commercial application. Alchemy Pay meets the needs of large-scale enterprises by supporting complex account infrastructure, complex push pay and pull pay payment models, and complex transaction types with efficiency and cost savings of decentralized applications. We answer the following core commands. Support for complex account infrastructure, including hierarchy accounts, payment collection parallel accounts, and payment consolidation accounts, escrow accounts, credit accounts, joint accounts, and high-frequency hotspot accounts. Support for complex payment models. This includes customer to customer, customer to business, and business to business. Different business models have corresponding payment models. Security and trust. Alchemy is building a certainly driven ecosystem through credit scoring architecture. Sustainable evolution. Alchemy Pay's ecosystem promotes sustainable evolution through consensus. All right, I'm not going to get too much into it. But guys, they have this like fucking hybrid payment thing. I mean, they're doing their thing, guys. This thing is going to be, the numbers aren't going to make sense. The numbers are not going to make sense. I just, you know, oh my gosh, I'm just so bullish on this project now. I get more bullish about it the more I read about it, you know. Let me just read about a couple things that people are saying about it. Asset demonstrating good activity. This man, what the fuck? This altcoin is currently attempting to break through the yellow zone, which acts as resistance. If successful, it can move to the orange zones. Let's look at this chart. Okay, so that orange zone, that's giga bullish. That's going to put us probably breaking that 24-cent level. I think that's the previous all-time high is 24 cents. Let me just look at it real quick and find out. I think it is 24 cents. Huh? I don't know what it's saying on here. I think that's not right. On Coinbase, it says otherwise. But this thing is listed on quite a bit of exchanges too. Look at the volume on this thing. The volume is more than the market cap. That's something to keep in mind. This thing, if you see a project that has very much trading volume, that means it's just going to do well. There's a lot of people trading it, buying and selling it, and using it. You know, the ACH token has to be used to bridge these payments. So the volume is going to stay high. That's just something to keep in mind. And the most is being used on is Binance because they're mostly in Asia. But I mean, hell, look how much is on Coinbase. 56 million, bro. People on Coinbase are starting to scoop up some Alchemy Pay. And on Gate.io, it's got quite a bit, 26 million. Even on like some of these smaller ones, they're still getting a few million in volume. That's pretty good, you know. But Binance has definitely got the most of it by probably about 150 million. This thing is going to do numbers, guys. I don't think people really understand. No one really knows about this project because it's a sleeping giant. But I am really giga bullish on it. I've been bullish on this project for probably a couple years. Since like 2022 is when I first got into, or I was reading about them. They were very small market cap, like 30 million, somewhere along the lines of that. So I've been holding this project for a while. It was like a fraction of a cent at the time. And, you know, it was getting a lot of FUD. But I saw what they were doing and what they're building, and I was reading about them, and you know, bullish. I don't know what else to say. Let me see what this guy says. I'm bullish on ACH always. Big news these last 2 days. Get ready tonight. We're going to pass the 4 cents again. In the next few days, it will be bye-bye. Hello, 5 cents. Hello, 10 cents. One of the best projects with real use case. I agree. Honestly, I think this might be a top mover in this whole fucking bull run, you know? I'm just being honest, man. This thing has got fucking money printer written all over it. Let's see. In crypto, those who wait always win. Like those who bought Nero and waited. Now today they can all celebrate becoming billionaires. You know? What is it saying about art block? ABT, as I said before, it's a trap inside game. But you can see, for example, ACH is rocketing instead grown 6 cents, while ABT with low cap can't even handle $2. Why are you even bringing up art block, bro? Art block is in its own lane. It's a different class of token. And it's still a utility token, but they're doing a different thing. They're not fucking bridging fiat and crypto, you know? They're just doing stuff with AI and applications and things of that nature. Decentralized storage and identity. All right, so, yeah, I guess I don't want to read all this stuff, you know? But I just wanted to talk about them again because, dude, this thing is going to rip. I don't think people really understand what they're doing. People don't even know about this project. But again, they're building so much. Every day, new partnerships. We're operating in all these different countries. Let me just pull this thing up one time because I need to show you guys again. If you watch my channel and you don't have Alchemy Pay, I swear this is a project that's going to make you some serious gains. Bridging the fiat and crypto global economies. Okay, blah, blah, blah. And look, they got all these people shilling them, you know, Polygon, co-founder of Polygon, CEO of Near, shilling them, Binance, shilling them. Okay, here's all the countries they're operating in, guys. This is ridiculous. 173 countries. Yeah. Alchemy Pay supports fiat crypto purchases from 173 countries using methods such as Visa, MasterCard, regional mobile wallets, and domestic transfers. Comprehensive coverage in Europe, Northern and Latin America, and Southeast Asia with a focus on access to emerging markets. So that says one thing to me. You know what I hear when I read that? Print those fucking gates. Print those fucking gates. Yeah, boy. Yeah, so let me stop being silly, man. I'm going to get off here, gentlemen. If you get any value, please like and subscribe. If you're bullish on Alchemy Pay, drop a comment. Let me know what your price targets are for this thing, man. I'm thinking that this thing could hit several dollars, to be honest with you. It's at pushing 4 cents right now. Volume's coming back in. It was almost up to $1 billion the other day. This is ridiculous. And look at the market cap. That's how you know this thing's going to run. Because look at the volume. It just comes right back. People are using it. People are buying and selling and using it. And also the ACH token is utilized to for using what they do to bridge the cryptocurrency payments and fiat. So, just something to keep in mind, guys. Food for thought. Not financial advice, but I seriously think Alchemy Pay is going to print some fucking gains. You know? All right, guys. Hold down the fort.